Hey guys, Dr. Brown here with Kubo Math coming to you from Tarlac City, Philippines. And tonight it's 6th grade, more practice with fractions. So I have 3 problems. Now if you're 5th grade, you can jump in here too, because I know you guys have been working with least common multiples also. So let me get a little housekeeping, get my big eraser here. Okay. All right, we have 3 problems we're going to work. 3/4 plus 5/7. Wow, what to do with that? Well, you've been studying least common multiples. Now, we could say, well, that's 4, 8, looking at the 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Okay, looking at the 7, we could just say 7, 14, 21, 28. Oh, I think I remember that one. So do I have a 14? No. Do I have a 7? No. 14? No. 21? No. 28? Yes, I have. Now, that's not the way you learn to do that. Okay? My big eraser. Okay, you learned to use the least common multiple method. So we have a 4 and a 7. Okay, I'm going to use a 2 first. And we're just prime factorization is what this is. So 2 times 2 is 4. Bring the 7 down. Okay, I'm going to use a 2 again. 1 times 2 is 2. Bring the 7 down. 7, I'll bring the 1 down. So 7 divided by 7 is 1. Bring the 1 over. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4. Times 7 is 28. Okay, wow, okay, 28. Now, this is why knowing your multiplication tables is critical, okay? Because you can understand what number times 4 gives me 28. Well, obviously we just did 4 times 7. Okay, so 7/7. I'm going to multiply that by some number that I can multiply the denominator by to give me 28. But whatever that is, I'd have to say 7/7, that number, such that this fraction becomes just 1. So I've just multiplied 3/4 by 1. So it didn't change anything. Now I'm going to do this one. So 7 goes into 28 4 times, or 28 divided by 7 is 4, or 4 times 7 gives me 28. Okay? So 4/4. So 7 times 4 is 28. All right, so now we have everything we need. So 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 7 times 4 is 28. 5 times 4 is 20. So 21 plus 20 gives me 41/28. Okay? That would be how we can do that. All right. The big eraser. So hopefully you guys have had a wonderful day. Study, study, study. Study those multiplication tables, okay? All right. This one's a little bit more complicated. Has 3 items in it. A 5, a 10. Now if I didn't have the 6, I would say, oh, my common denominator is 10. But I have this 6 over here. What to do with that? Well, let's see. I have 5, 6, 10. All right. Let me work with do a 5 first. So 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10, and bring the 6 down. Now then I'll use a 2, bring the 1 down. 3 times 2 is 6, 1 times 2 is 2. Now I'll go back to a 3 here, bring the 1 down. 1 times 3 is 3, bring that 1 down, bring a 1 over. So 5 times 2 is 10, 10 times 3 is 30. So my least common multiple is 30. Big eraser. Hey, I like to have fun. Math is fun. Learning is fun. Expanding our mind is fun. Okay, so what did I say? 30. Now then, 30 divided by 5 is 6. So 6 over 6. 30 divided by 10 is 3. 3 over 3. Okay. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So 5 over 5. See, it's not complicated. This number divided by that one tells me what the numbers here need to be. 30 divided by 5 is 6, so I know I need 6 over 6. 30 divided by 10 is 3, 3 over 3. 30 divided by 6 is 5, 5 over 5. So, which I'm just multiplying each number times 1. But it puts them, before they were the denominator of 5, 10, and 6. That's apples and oranges and mangoes. I can't add those together. But I changed them all into pack 1. Now pack 1, pack 1, and pack 1, I can add them together. Okay, 6 times 5 in the denominator is 30. I always want to do that to make certain that what I'm multiplying gives me this least common multiple. If it doesn't, you need to back up and find out what went wrong. Okay? Okay, 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, 10 times 3 is 30. 3 times 3 is 9. 6 times 5 is 30. 2 times 5 is 10. All right, what does that give me? 10, 10, 22, 31. 31 over 30. Which we could say that's 1 and 1/30. 1 times 30 plus 1, 31. Okay. 2 down. Big eraser. This one works a lot better than that one. The other one's got some smudge or something on it. I think I need to throw that one away. Okay, last one. 5 over 8 plus 7 over 16 plus 5 over 3. Oh, what to do? Well, least common multiple. 3, 8, 16. I think I'll do the 3 first. Okay, 1 times 3 is 3. Bring the 8 down into 16. So that got the 3 out of the way. Okay. I could have done 2's first, as you well know. So let's do a 2. Bring the 1 down. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Do a 2 again. Bring the 1 down. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, I'll do a 2 again. Bring the 1 down. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Bring the 1's down. 2. Now bring the 1's down. Okay, 1 times 2 is 2. Bring the 1 over. What do we have here? 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So that gives me 16 times 3. Well, that's 48. Okay. Big eraser. 48 is my least common multiple. All right. 48. Well, 8 will go into 48 6 times. This is why knowing the multiplication table is so important. 6 times 8 is 48. So 6 over 6. Okay. 16 will go into 48 3 times. 3 over 3. Okay. And 3 will go into 48. 48 divided by 3 is 16. So 16 over 16. Whoa. Okay. 6 times 8, 48. 6 times 5, 30. Plus 16 times 3 is 48. 7 times 3 is 21. 3 times 16 is 48. 5 times 16 is, I don't know. Okay. 5 times 6 is 3380. Okay, plus 80. All right, what do we have? 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 131. So that equals 131 over 48. That's a weird fraction. And can I divide by 3? 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. I cannot. 1 squared, 13 minus 1 squared, 12. There might be a reduction in there somewhere. Anyway, you get the idea. Find the least common multiple and make it where I can add the fractions together. They have to be the same. I mean, this ended up being 30 over 48 plus 21 over 48 plus 80 over 48. That's what each one of those were. If I just left it in place, 6 times 5 is 30, divided by 6 times 8 is 48. So I'd have had 30 over 48 right there. Plus 21, 7 times 3 is 21 over 48, plus 5 times 16, which is 80, over 16 times 3, which was 48. But since the denominators are all common, which means they're the same, you can put it like this. Okay. Why are we doing this? Hey, we're trying to build a better tomorrow, and we're going to do that through math. Okay? Practice, 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 practice. Learn your multiplication table, and then be able to use it in your mind for division. Okay? Let's do that. All right, guys. Have a great evening, and that's all for now, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks.